Wants and Needs Tuesday, right? Can anybody tell me what a want is? Cameron.
You need it.
You don't need it, right?
A want is something that you want so bad they don't actually need it. You just want it.
That's right. Can anybody tell me what a need is?
Something that you need. Something that you need is like, paper.
Can you tell me what a need is?
Need is something that you really need,
That's
like
right.
food
Mm-hmm.
and clothes.
That is right. All right, one more.
What you need is like you need a home, you need a school, you need paper for school, you need work paper, you need a teacher, and you need everything you can for school.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Today we're going to talk about what a producer and a consumer is. Does anybody know what a producer is? What is a producer?
Someone that produces food or anything to help people.
That's right. Anybody know what a consumer is? No, not quite. We're going to find out though, okay? A producer is someone who makes or grows a product. Workers who provide a service are producers too. So you see this right here? What is this?
He's getting apples for people.
He's a farmer, right?
Yeah.
So he produced these apples and pears, right? He produced it. What about this?
Painting.
Painter. So she produced a painting, right? Or he. And what about this?
Hair cutter.
Haircut. So she produced a service, right? Because she cut somebody's hair. So that's what a producer is. Someone who makes or grows a product. A consumer is someone who uses goods or services. Everyone who lives in a community is a consumer. Think of something that you used today. So what is something that you could have used today?
You can use a Bible.
Yeah.
Your book bag.
Your book bag. What is this person right here? What are they doing?
Eating.
They're consuming the ice cream. They're eating it, right? What about this one?
Riding the bike.
Riding the bike. What about this
Reading
one?
the book.
Reading a book.
Oh, I love to do it. I love riding
What do you think this is? Do you think they are a producer or a consumer?
Producer.
Consumer.
Oh.
Because they're buying something from the grocery store, right? What about this? Producer or consumer?
Consumer.
Consumer, because she is consuming the book. She's reading it. What about this? Are they a producer or a consumer?
Producer.
Producer, they're making cookies, right?
Yes.
What about this? Producer or consumer? What is he doing?
Customer.
He's what?
Showing the violin. Producer.
Producing music. What about this? What is she doing?
Producer.
She's what? She's watering a garden?
Yeah.
So is she a producer or a consumer?
Consumer.
Producing a garden, isn't she?
Yeah.
So she's making something. She's growing something. What about this one? What is she? A producer or consumer? Consumer. She's buying clothes. What about this one? Producer or consumer?
Producer.
Producer. He's working.
Yes.
Working. All right. Last one. Producer or consumer?
Consumer.
Consumer. She's eating the apple, isn't she?
Yeah, producer don't eat an apple.
Consumer.
Okay. We're going to the book, The Milk Makers. And you need to listen very carefully because at the end I'm going to ask you what the producer was and what the consumer was, okay? All right. Cows are grazing in an open meadow. They are dairy cows, the milk makers. Other animals make milk too, but dairy cows make most of the milk we use. See, a goat, a sheep, and a reindeer make milk too. There are 5 common breeds of dairy cows. The Holstein is the most popular because it can produce more milk than any other breed. See the different breeds?
Cool. Nice.
A cow is able to make milk when she is 2 years old and has given birth to a calf. Her milk is the food for her baby. She makes more than her calf will ever need, so we use the extra milk. A few months after her calf is born, a cow is bred again to have another calf. She will be pregnant for 9 months. 2 months before her second calf is due, the farmer stops milking her, so she stops producing milk. She is dry. When her new calf is born, she makes milk again. In the spring and summer, a dairy cow eats grass and drinks water from streams and ponds. She eats about 50 pounds of food and drinks about 15 gallons of water a day. I'll wait until the end. During the cold months, a dairy cow is sheltered in a barn. She is fed hay, winter silage, and grains. The better her food is, the more milk she will make, and the better her milk will be.
Consumer.
Wait to the end. The food eaten by a dairy cow is tough and coarse, and it is hard to digest. So the cow has a special stomach. It has 4 parts. When the cow eats, she chews just enough to swallow her food. It goes to the first 2 stomachs, the rumen and the rectum. When the cow is full, she rests. Then the cow coughs up balls of food called cud. She chews her cud thoroughly this time and then swallows it again. It now goes to the 3rd and 4th stomachs, the omasum and the obnosum, where it is finally digested.
Why does she say that for that?
That's just how she digests her food. Some of the digested food goes into the cow's bloodstream and finally enters her udder, where the milk is made. The udder has 4 nipples or teats. Milk will come out of her teeth. It is time to milk a dairy cow when her udder is full. She must be milked once in the morning and once in the evening. If she isn't milked twice a day, her udder will become sore and swollen. A cow can be milked by hand. To do this, the farmer grafts a teat in his hand and squeezes with its thumb and forefinger. So like this. Can you do that? Milk the cow.
My sister had a game of that on her iPod, but she got the new phone.
Okay. Alright. Then he gently pulls his hand down the teat. The milk squirts out into a pail. Today, most farmers use milking machines, which are quicker and cleaner. First, the udder must be washed. A small amount of milk is stripped by hand, that is, pulled from the teat to begin milking. Then a pump sucks the milk through the rubber-lined cup that fits over the cow's teat. The action of the cup is like the sucking of a calf. The milk then moves through a pipeline to a cooling tank in a separate room. The tank keeps the milk cool below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. If the milk stayed warm, it might spoil. Some farmers keep a daily record of how much milk each cow makes. The average cow makes 5 gallons a day. Then the farmer sterilizes and cleans everything he has used after each milking. Why Why do you think he sterilizes the stuff?
So
they can get milk.
so
So
they can,
everything stays clean, right?
yeah.
Now the milk is ready to take a trip. Every day a big shiny truck comes to the farm. The driver takes a sample of milk to be tested later. Then milk is pumped into the tank of the truck, which is insulated to keep it cool. The tanker truck carries the milk to the dairy. When the truck arrives at the dairy, the workers are ready to begin. The milk sample is tested in a laboratory for butter fat content, flavor, odor, and bacteria. Then the milk is pumped into a big refrigerated storage tank. Inside the dairy, there are many big, noisy machines. The milk is moved from the storage tank into a clarifier to be cleaned. The milk in the clarifier has come from many dairy farms, and it doesn't all have the same amount of cream, so it blends until it is all the same. This is called standardizing. Means making it all the same. See, the milk came from different dairies, so it's not all the same. So they put it in the clarifier so it can be standardized, so it can be all the same. So it'll be all the same kind of milk. Xavier. The milk moves on to be pasteurized, which means it is heated to kill any disease-causing bacteria. This also helps to make the milk stay fresher longer. During the pasteurization, the milk is heated up to 161 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 15 seconds and then quickly cooled again. Next, the milk is homogenized or forced through tiny openings under pressure, great pressure. This breaks up the fatty goblets of the cream to give every drop of milk the same amount. Finally, the milk is packaged. The milk moves through pipes to automatic packaging machines. These machines fill and seal the milk into paper cartons or plastic jugs. Dates are printed and then to them to show how long the milk will stay fresh. Then the containers are put into cases and stored in a big refrigerated room. After the dairy workers are through their work, they clean and sterilize all the equipment. Delivery trucks come to the dairy when they are loaded with containers of milk and milk products. The trucks make deliveries to stores. The milk is placed in coolers ready for us to buy and enjoy. Okay, who do you... You don't need to talk. Okay? All right. Who do you think was the producer in this story? Who was it? Mm-hmm.
The people who make the milk from the cow.
Mm-hmm. Who else was it? Who was the main producer? Cameron? The cow. The cow produced the milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's her milk.
Because it's her milk, right?
Cows are the best because they give us milk.
They do. They do give us milk.
And they
Who?
love milk. Except the boy cow.
Yes, except for the poor cows. Who was the consumer in this book? Who knows? Rayleigh? Who consumed the milk?
The farmer?
The farmer could have, but what about us? Do we consume the milk?
Yeah.
You drank milk this morning, didn't you?
I don't make my cereal. It was in my cereal.
No, because I didn't eat my breakfast.
Well, some of us drank milk this morning.
I did.
Okay.
I ate it at home.
All right. I have a little activity that we're going to do, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to be the producer and you are going to be the consumers. Okay? So I'm going to give you a dollar bill, a fake dollar bill.
Yes.
And listen. You have to decide, I'm going to show you something. You have to decide if you want to spend the money or if you want to save the money.
Save the money.
Well, that'll be your choice.
Because that'll be your choice. Now I want to buy a roller coaster. Is it real?
No, it's not real money.
No.
Okay, listen. When you get something up here, I want you to wait. Wait to open it, okay? All right, be deciding if you want to save your money or if you want to spend your money. It's not real money.
Is it real?
Wait, listen. If you save your money, what do you think will happen?
You can get more. You don't get nothing?
Or you could get something better. I don't know. You might.
I want the
So I'm the producer, right? Because I have something. Right? And you're the consumer. Because why? Why are you the consumer?
So we can buy something.
Because you're buying it, right?
But don't get no money.
Okay. If you want to buy something and not save it, stand up. Okay, get in a line right here. Okay. Whoa, no pushing, guys. Alright, give me your dollar. Alright, sit down. Remember to wait.
Get to eat them.
We're gonna wait until after the lesson, okay? You can wait.
I'm getting stoned. Yes. I get everything. I'm gonna get the shield and a sword.
We gotta get what you get. Okay.
Amelia, do you want to shop? One more.
Hey guys, I've got a question.
Here, hang your dollar.
If you bought a bag of M&Ms, is that a want or a need? It's a want because you wanted it, didn't you? You don't have to have it, so it's not a need. Some people it may be, but it's a want. That's what I'm saying.
If you save
Hurry,
your
back.
money,
Fix those up
you
so we can
decided
find
to
out what's
save your
next.
money.
She got $2.
Because you saved your money, listen, because you saved your money. Guys, because you saved your money, you get something better. So if you saved your money, come stand up.
Maybe you're sleeping.
Boys and girls that already spent their money. Everybody zip it.
We get 2.
Thank you.
Here, this is what
Hang on one second. Guys, Okay, did everybody get something? Listen, guys, we're about to finish the lesson. As soon as I finish, you can eat it, okay? But until then, I want you to keep it in your hands and be quiet, okay?
I know.
Okay. Alright, what did you learn today? A producer is a person who, what?
Produce something.
Produces something, makes it, right?
Yes.
A consumer is someone who, what?
Buy it.
Buys it. What? A consumer doesn't produce it, he uses it or buys the product. So, are you a producer or a consumer? Or are you both?
I'm both.
Do you make things? So you're a producer, right? Because you make things. Have you ever used something? So you're a consumer. So that means you're what? You're both. You're both a consumer and a producer.
Guess what? I'm going to I she always yells at me.
Good job, guys. Y'all can eat your snack. Or you can save it. You want a Ziploc, Cameron?
I eat it. I'm gonna save it now. You really need to go to school. Let's see if can have a Ziploc. I eat this one and I'm gonna get and I'm gonna save it. Mama, I don't eat mine. Extra, I need one for this.